Today we're going to be getting 20,000 gold and one of the best shields you can get early on in Dragon's Dogma 2. And this is for two reasons. Firstly, it has one of the highest knockdown stats in the entire game, so you can just floor enemies as a fighter. The strength stat is in the top 5 best shields, and you could argue that its only drawback is its high weight. But if upgraded, you can reduce that stat massively. Funnily enough, if you do want to sell this shield, it is the most valuable shield in the entire game. But you can only get it at this one location, so maybe don't throw it away. The shield also has a unique effect against one of the bosses in the game that makes it ridiculously powerful, but I'll talk about that more later. So as I'm about to show you, you can do this right at the start of the game. After you get to the city of Vernworth, you're going to go to the Western Gate Oxcart station and ask for them to give you a lift. If the Oxcart isn't here yet, just come to this little signpost with the bell and then press B to await the Oxcart. Once it arrives, you can just talk to this gentleman here and pay him 200 gold to take you there. They will then take you all the way over here to the Checkpoint Rest Town, located here on the map. And from there, if you actually head north out of the town and take this little side pathway off the main road, and then just follow it all the way down this really long hill, past a campsite, through the forest valley, into the ancient battleground, you'll then find this huge castle location. So this is the campsite I mentioned, and if we go past this campsite, you'll find this little sort of valley rock feature here, and this leads you into the ancient battleground. And it's a really cool location. You're actually going to find a ballista in front of you, and there'll be a dragon and ogre fighting in the distance there. But if you walk back up the stairs from this ballista and go right, you'll actually see there's like a bit of hill we can come up. And if you guys are interested in class guides where I walk you through where to get each item and armor set for every vocation in the game, make sure you hit subscribe because we're going to be doing that in the future. We'll eventually get to the entrance of this massive castle just here on the left. Now when you enter this location, there'll be some skeletons, but they're very easy to run past. They'll spawn when you're around here, but you just want to go immediately to the left and just ignore them. And right here, you're going to find a spiral staircase to the right, which you can run up. You'll find a ladder, which allows you to climb up the rest of the way. Right in front of you, you'll see a blue lantern. And if you just go through this gap here, you'll see another ballista in the distance there. But just follow these little blue lanterns, jump up over this wall, and then hop back down. And then you'll see a big cave in front of you with a ladder leading down into it. Now take care of your squishy class going down here because there'll be a bunch of enemies when you drop down, standing right where I'm looking. You don't need to kill them, you can run past, but just to show you, this locked door right here, which you can break through, which you can tell your pawns to go ahead and break, and he'll smash through it for you. This actually takes you back into this room here, which you originally entered in. But anyway, back to this ladder where we climbed down. If you come across the hallway here, you'll then be able to go up some more stairs. And then if you take a left and go up these stairs and another set of stairs, you'll then, just to the right here, you'll find a secret tome and a secret chest to the right. Now, if you open this chest, you're going to get the Makeshift Vault Key. And just over here, you can also pick up this book, which is part of a quest, but you can pick it up early. So you might as well grab it while you're here. So this is the Makeshift Vault Key, a key that opens Wyrmhunter's vault. So now you're going to head back to the city of Vernworth, and if you like, you can just take the ox cart back there. And once you do arrive in the city, you can just head south through the nobles' quarters all the way to Vernworth Castle, which you'll be able to freely enter. And then in the castle, if you go to the east, from the main entrance to the castle, if you just go to the left here and go up the stairs, you can come into the palace gardens. After you go past this waterfall, just to the right between these two bushes, there's a door to the kitchen. Come on inside here and then go to the right. If you then go to the left, you can come through this door and there's an entranceway that goes downwards. This is the way to the palace vaults. Now you'll find the vault on the left round this corner, but sometimes there will be a guard standing here. Now if there's a standing guard outside the door that's not letting you get to the keyhole, don't worry, all you need to do is run back outside and then wait here until either sunset or sunrise. At that time of day, the guards will then swap shifts and leave their posts. So if you go back, there'll be no guards there, so you can freely access the keyhole to open the door. So here's the entrance to the vault. Just go ahead and press B to open it now. And now we've unlocked it. Now there is a bunch of treasure in this location if you walk around. You're firstly going to find 20,000 gold on the floor here, which is really, really helpful at the start of the game. And just over here on the left, there's another chest, which has the Wyrmhunter Cloak. And interestingly, the Wyrmhunter's Cloak is actually an Easter egg to the last Arisen that you played in Dragon's Dogma 1. It says a cloak crafted in a distinct age from materials of undeniable quality that time has only slightly faded. The former possession of a renowned Arisen. The cloak also has a 3% resistance to fire and lightning elements, and the torch dehabilitation. It is unfortunately though quite heavy. And over here there's another chest, which has the Daughter of Evening, a unique shield. If we read the legendary Daughter of the Evening shield's description, it says it's a shield polished to a mirror sheen, reflects the faces and baleful powers of foes back upon them, that they might know their own horror. So if you actually do use this shield while fighting the Medusa boss that you see in the prologue, you can actually turn her to stone, which is a really cool Greek mythology Easter egg. But this is how you get it right at the start of the game. And then there's another one here. Now this is going to net us with the Decayed Medusa head, which has no power left in it. Now really weirdly, you can actually equip this item to you. And oh my god, it looks horrendous. Now weirdly, you can actually flail it, but if you do, it will just disappear. However, if you do kill Medusa and cut off her head, you'll actually get one of the most powerful weapons in the game that can be used to petrify any enemy and turn it to stone. And then finally, in this corner of the room, the Ring of Reassurance. Now, the Ring of Reassurance grants pawns that you revive in battle to have an increased defense for a time period. Now, especially in some boss fights when your pawns are dying quite often. Now, if you want to find a powerful armor set and weapons for your fighter, as well as even more gold, check out this video over here and I'll see you there.